Today we've got a bit of a basket case somebody brought to me to see if I can fix it. It's a 18 gauge brad nailer. It's a Metabo NT1850DF 2-inch brad nailer. And the issue is the magazine that holds the nails in to the feed slide came in pieces. I couldn't find any information about this online except for a parts diagram, and I figured I would show how I think this goes back together. So from the parts diagram, this tab slides in here to advance the nails, so the nails get pushed like this into the nailer mechanism. The problem is that this spring is somehow retained in the magazine somehow. That spring pushes against this tab. But there's a piece that appears to be missing. So the magazine housing is 112, the spring is 111. This little piece here is 110. Appears to be a little plastic cylinder. And it has a notch in the end. It looks like it inserts into the spring partially and then carries the end of the slide, the metal piece, holds onto that tab to advance it. Well, that piece is missing. Surely when this got dropped or fell apart, however this is retained in the nail gun, because it's not supposed to come out, that little piece is surely gone for good. So, looking around to see what else would fit there, I found a drywall screw. Doesn't quite fit inside there. Almost fits inside the end of the magazine slide here. So I cut the head off one, ground it down on the belt grinder to reduce the diameter a little bit, so it fits inside here, and it fits down inside here but won't slip past the end. So now I think that will be able to carry the end of this. It doesn't have the notch that maybe helps stabilize this a little bit, but we'll see if it works okay. So putting it back together, spring goes down in the slide. We then use the tab on here to push it in further. And it needs to go back a little bit before this tab will hold this in here. So now this will kind of stay together. Then, I guess this was dropped because it popped out past this end plate that retains the slide in here. So this screw, it's a 3mm hex drive, comes out. The slide goes in. And the retainer goes back in. It's got one screw plus a round indexes on that little nub there. So that drops on. I'll probably come back and put a dab of blue Loctite back on these threads. All right, let's test it out. Looks like we're all set. So I'll take this back apart before I mail it back. Put a drop of blue Loctite on this fastener just to be safe. But otherwise, I think that's it. I think the original piece probably was had some extra engineering thought in it that my fix does not. I could make this piece, but I'm eager to just get this sent back easier and mainly get the video on how this probably goes together because I didn't see anybody putting this back together. But looking at this replacement part, I'll post the part number in the description. It has a notch in it that I think probably captures the end of the metal piece that slides back and forth, but it seems to function fine without it. I'll be able to test it with some shorter nails in case the metal plate that slides back and forth, if it wants to tilt, maybe it's more important for that piece to capture the end. But basically I wanted to get how it goes together. Hope that helps somebody, and you'll see me next time.